Unit 1. Communication. Recording 1.1.
Good communicators really listen to people and take in what is said. They maintain eye contact and have a relaxed body language, but they seldom interrupt and stop people talking. If they don't understand and want to clarify something, they wait for a suitable opportunity. When speaking, effective communicators are good at giving information. They do not confuse their listener. They make their points clearly. They will avoid technical terms, abbreviations, or jargon. If they do need to use unfamiliar terminology, they explain by giving an easy-to-understand example. Furthermore, although they may digress and leave the main point to give additional information and details where appropriate, they will not ramble and lose sight of their main message. Really effective communicators who have the ability to engage with colleagues, employees, customers and suppliers are a valuable asset for any business.
Recording 1.2.
Is communication between companies and their customers better now than in the past? And if so, are there ways of improving it further?
Communication between companies is much better now than in the past, especially this great improvement in the last 10 years. And the reason for that is the introduction of new communication channels, i.e. the internet, mobile phones, instant messaging, etc. So it has definitely improved communication and become a two-way channel between customers. But there are definitely scope of improving communication in terms of timeliness of the communication and giving more control to the customers so they control the communication with companies rather than companies communicating with customers without their permission.
Can you give some examples of really good communication between companies and their customers?
Sure. The best example of communication between companies and customers is where companies empower their customers to be in control of the information most needed by them and communicate only targeted issues which are of interest to customers. A good example of company communicating with customers is, for example, a bank keeping them updated by email or SMS, commonly referred to as text messaging, when a customer's salary has been credited or he's crossed the overdraft limit. This information is useful to customers and adds value while making financial decisions. So I would refer this as a good example of a customer communication.
Recording 1.3.
Can you think of examples where a breakdown in communication seriously affected a business?
Breakdown in communication can bring the world to a halt today. We're living in an information society whose foundation is based on efficient communication. For example, a recent breakdown in communication of our country's air traffic control system led to a 24-hour closure of all airports in the country and a resulting delay in flights globally. Nowadays, companies and their suppliers are tied up with agreements where they pay huge fines by the hour for delay in fixing communication systems. This is more prevalent in the banking industry, where, for example, if a cash machine breaks down, every hour there is a delay in fixing the cash machine. There is a fine which is paid by the engineering company. And the reason for that is every hour when there is a delay, the bank loses money. This requires good communication between the bank and engineering company, or it results in loss of money for both parties.
How do you see business communication developing in the future?
Business communication is under pressure to be more accurate, targeted, and timely. There are stricter privacy regulations worldwide which require explicit permission from customers if businesses want to communicate with them. We have all faced the problem of email spam, messages which we never requested from companies who we have had no relationship with. Businesses in the future will give more control of a two-way communication to their customers. Nowadays, increasingly, apart from people communicating with each other, we have machine-to-machine communications. What I mean is where machines are embedded with communication devices, transferring information to information systems and computers worldwide, and this is primarily to improve business efficiency. For example, we have increasing number of cars, vending machines, and equipment which is fixed with mobile devices which communicate with head offices of companies and service centers.
Recording 1.4.
山下 Electronics, Koichi Sato speaking.
Hello, Koichi. This is Bernard Kleberman. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How can I help?
We need some more sales literature. We're planning a big advertising campaign for your new laser printer, the HG902 model. And there's a lot of demand for your other products too, by the way.
Good.
Can you send some more brochures? 5,000 would be good, plus some updated price lists, the same amount. Also, we need point of sales literature, especially posters, and at least 200. Oh, yes, some of those pens and pencils with the company logo on. Also 50 or so of the bags that we give out at exhibitions.
Okay, I don't know if I can remember all that. Can you...
Good. Another thing you might like to know, we've managed to get a big new customer, Sielmeyer.
Seal? I don't think I know the company.
We're very excited about it. They're a big restaurant chain. They've placed an order for 18 of the new lasers. Please tell your boss, Mr. Fujiwara. He'll be very pleased, I'm sure.
An order for 80 laser printers? Great. I'll let my boss know. He'll probably want to write to this company. Sealmont?
Yes, please tell him to write to them. That'd be good PR. They're expanding very fast in Europe and they'll probably order some computers and fax machines from us as well. They're planning a big rollout here in the next 2 years. Tell him that.
Yes. A big, rollout, you say. Interesting. I'll tell him immediately. I'll need some details about the company and address and the right person to contact and...
Sorry, Koichi, I can't hear you. It's an awful line. Anyway, nice talking to you. Speak to you soon.
Recording 1.5.
山下 Electronics, Koichi Sato speaking.
Hello, Koichi. This is Bernard Kleberman. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How can I help you?
We need some sales literature. We're planning a big advertising campaign for your new laser printer, the HG903 model. And there's a lot of demand for your other products too, by the way.
That's good. Hold on a second while I get a pen. Okay, what did you need?
Could you send some more brochures? 5,000 would be good. Plus some updated price lists, the same amount. Also, we need point of sales literature.
Sorry, Bernard. I didn't catch that. Could you slow down a little, please? I need to take notes.
Oh, sorry. Right. I said we need more brochures.
Right, I've got that so far. Could you give me some more details?
Certainly. 3,000 brochures for Switzerland, 1,000 for France, and 500 each for Spain and Italy. Also, we need point of sales literature, especially posters, at least 200, and oh yes, some of those pens and pencils with the company logo on, a couple of hundred. Also 50 or so of the bags we give out for exhibitions.
Let me check that. 200 posters, pens and pencils, and 50 bags. Got it.
Good. Another thing you might like to know, we've managed to get a big new customer, Sielmeyer.
Seal... Sorry, could you spell that for me, please, Bernard? I don't think I know the company.
Certainly. Mayer.
Thank you.
We're very excited about it. They're a big restaurant chain. They've placed an order for 18 of the new lasers. Please tell your boss, Mr. Fujiwara.
Sorry, did you say 80 lasers?
No, 18. 1-8.
Right, I'll let my boss know. He'll probably want to write to this company to thank them.
Yes, please tell him to write to them. It'd be good PR. They're expanding very fast in Europe, and they'll probably order some computers and fax machines as well. They're planning a big rollout here in the next few years. Tell him that.
Sorry, I don't follow you. What does roll out mean?
A rollout is when a company plans to expand throughout a country. It's a nationwide expansion, if you like.
Ah, I see. I'll tell my boss, Mr. Fujiwara, immediately. But I need details about the company. Sorry, it's a bad line. Could you speak up, please? I can't hear you very well.
Yes, the line's awful. What did you say?
Could you email me the details? The address, the right person to contact, etc.?
Sorry, I still can't hear you. I'll call you back. Maybe the line will be better.
Recording 1.6.
They want us to form new teams with staff we don't know and have never met before. They say we'll be more productive, but they don't tell us why. It's a stupid idea, this reorganization. What's the point? Another thing, the management want our admin staff to look after customers better. They tell staff, be more proactive, ring customers up more regularly, find out if they have any problems, establish a real relationship with them. That's fine, but the staff expect more money for more work, and the management have kept quiet about that. No one trusts the management anymore.
Last month, a director asked me to go abroad to try to hook a potential customer. It was urgent, he said. Drop everything. I called our admin staff, she was called Helen, and asked her to tell a couple of big customers that I wouldn't be back until the following week. She didn't do it. One of the customers got really angry and cancelled his subscription. I reckon we lost €500,000 on that one. I had a go at Helen. All she said was, I forgot. I was just too busy. What could I say? Another point, why do I now have to write a report every 2 weeks, saying what I've been doing and what we've achieved? It's sent to all the top management, but I never get any feedback from them. If you ask me, no one reads the reports. It's just a bit of red tape.
Customers constantly complain I don't explain their medical schemes correctly, and they get upset when they find out that the treatment's not covered by our contract. I think I'm a good communicator. I'm very persuasive. I explain the main points in the contract and then let them go away and think it over. But the trouble is, we have so many different kinds of schemes tailored to every private customer's needs, and the policies are always being revised. I do my best, but the customer only hears what they want to hear, you know what I mean? We need 3 basic medical schemes. Keep it simple, that's what I say.
It was a big mistake to move to these new premises outside the city. The administrative staff are in one building, and all the other departments are in another, over a kilometre away. That's too far. A lot of internal post never arrives, or it goes to the wrong department, or is late. And that costs us money, because we don't deal with customer complaints quickly enough.
I'm not happy at all. It looks as if we're going to lose flexi time. The unions are against it, but the management insist it's stopping us providing a good service for our customers. I don't understand it. I have to take the kids to school, like lots of other people in our department. What am I going to do now if I have to work normal hours?
Recording 1.7.
I've just been talking to one of the new directors, Jean Rankin. She's our new HR director. She thinks we should recruit a communication director, create a new post.
Oh.
She reckons we could get a top person for about €150,000 per annum, plus the usual benefits, stock options and the like. We could offer a total package of, say, €200,000. I like the idea. I think Jean will really sort things out for us, Chris. What do you think?
I don't know. I thought we were trying to save money these days. Anyway, communication directors can be a pain in the neck. They're more trouble than they're worth. They interfere in everyone's business. And they want to change everything to justify their fat salary. They start with the logo and the notepaper, and before you know it, they're costing the company a fortune. I know a bit about Jean Rankin, and I reckon she's an empire builder. She just wants someone to boss around. No, this isn't the time to be adding new management.